Most college students can say that they've had nights where they haven't gotten enough sleep. However, the problem is much more widespread than many people think. According to CBS News, only 11% of college students have healthy sleeping habits, and up to 75% have some form of sleep abnormality. A combination of late-night studying, loud dorms, and early classes have created a culture of sleep deprivation in colleges across the country. Most doctors recommend that students get 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night, but surveys show that most students get an average of 6.5. This causes sleep debt, which can cause fatigue, tension, and even depression in students.
How well do I sleep in the dorms? It varies from night to night. I'm usually a pretty sound sleeper, so I usually get a nice deep sleep every night.
Well, when it comes to sleeping in the dorms, it can be pretty loud sometimes, and once in a while you sleep well, and sometimes you don't. It all depends on the night.
In the dorms, I don't get as much sleep as I want to. I have 8 o'clock almost every day of the week, and everyone on my floor is out partying, usually Wednesday through Saturday, so they keep me up and they're loud. My wall mates are always playing poker, so that's annoying, and I tell them to be quiet, but they usually don't listen to me, so I usually get about 6 to 7 hours of sleep every night.
I get about 7 to 8 hours on average a night.
On average, right now, probably only 6. Depends on, homework and, again, like I said, the noise.
I try to go to sleep semi-early, but everyone around me usually keeps me up, and they come back late from the bars, and my wall mates are really loud and noisy, so sometimes I've even tried earplugs, but that doesn't usually work.
The biggest distraction while sleeping in the dorms would be the noise level. You always get kids banging on doors, yelling down the hallway.
To combat their fatigue, many students rely on coffee, soda, and energy drinks to get them through the day. However, the jolt that these drinks provide lasts only a short while, prompting the students to drink more. This is a dangerous cycle, as drinking too many energy drinks can cause nausea and irregular heartbeat and even hardening of the arteries.
I go to work every day at 11 o'clock, and usually I stop by Seattle's Best and grab a cappuccino. I'd probably say 3 to 4 days out of the week.
The internet and television are major factors in preventing students from sleeping. Many students spend their evenings surfing through sites or watching their favorite shows. Before they know it, they've stayed up too late and will not receive the adequate sleep they need. Fatigue can make it hard for students to stay awake in class, making it difficult for them to learn. Classes are getting earlier every semester, with some starting at 6 a.m. This would force students to be asleep by 9 to receive a full night's rest. Sleeping in class is one of the biggest threats to the grades of freshmen, and it could easily be avoided if students were to improve their sleeping habits.
Lack of sleep during the daytime. My morning classes are always tough. I usually sleep through them. But after I have my afternoon nap, my afternoon classes are a breeze, and I don't have problems staying awake.
I wouldn't say in the morning it's so much of a problem, but if I don't get enough sleep, usually around mid-afternoon, sometimes my math class at 2 is hard to stay awake at.
Sleep deprivation can also make driving incredibly dangerous, especially on crowded college campuses with thousands of pedestrians. In 2006, there were over 1,300 fatal crashes nationwide that were caused by drowsiness. Studies have shown that driving while fatigued can be just as dangerous as driving under the influence. Both scenarios result in slower reaction times and impaired vision.
The only suggestions I can make for people around the dorms is to maybe keep it quieter, maybe more discipline in the halls.
I would say they just need to make the students realize that they need to respect their RAs and their floor, and they really are. It is their job to enforce the rules, and they're not just another person that they can just joke around with that kind of thing. They just need to take it seriously instead of just blowing it off.
I would suggest that they have a little more discipline. The RAs kind of don't really do much. Kids come stumbling in at 2 a.m. in the morning, they're usually sleeping, so maybe get on the RAs a little bit more.
All right, guys, you want to turn the lights off? I'm going to go to bed.
For more information, contact the Ferris State Counseling Center at 231-591-5968.